Hey guys, welcome to an exciting episode of All About You. So right now I am going to give you guys a commentary video. This is a match between myself and a new member, TK. So with this being said, right now we're drawing our hands and we're just going through the mulling process, which is the usual. And before we really get in depth in this video, I just want to thank you guys, you know who you are, and girls, my subscribers that do care and really take a good effort on watching and analyzing my videos. I actually posted this video before earlier and it had music, and I'm very sorry for it being distracting, so I'm doing the re-upload and making sure that it's fine-tuned with just the commentary, since I feel like that would be a little bit better for you guys, for players that are already intermediate or higher level, and definitely for players that are new to the game. So with this being said, TK ends up starting the game. He lays down a raccoon as for energy. He plays Frieza's Call, and he will be searching for the small Frieza, the turn 1, because that allows you to get a huge plus in plays, especially when you can do this repeatedly back to back. So with that being said, he's right now searching. There we go, he got the Frieza. Now Frieza's effect is very interesting because this little guy, he is able to look at the top three cards of your deck. And with that being said, you select one card that has Frieza's army in it, 2 or less, and add it to your hand. So right now he just added the Doria, which is the free 10k boost for yellow. You know, like I told you guys, if you're not running 4 of those copies of those cards, you're bad. But with that being said, right now TK pops his Frieza and he draws a card and renews the energy. So if you guys don't already know what this Golden Frieza does, his ability is, the first form, is that you can put one of your characters with Frieza's army into the drop zone. In that case, you can renew one of your energies and draw a card. Very strong, essential to any Ginyu Force deck and whatnot. But moving forward, I placed down the Champ as some energy, and I passed. You know, my opening wasn't the greatest, so you know, I just have to make do with what I have. Now TK is doing a little analysis. This is what he does very well in this game. He does take his time, so as you can see, this video will go on for quite some time. He plays down Frieza's Call as energy, and he plays Berta. I'm the fastest in the universe. But with that being said, you know, Frieza takes a shot at my Champa, and Berta, you know, does his little fast thingamajig, and he's also taking the shot at me. So now I'm already at 6 life, guys. I've taken 2 shots. And Berta's effect, if you don't already know, he's able to renew himself because he is the fastest in the universe. And when he says he's the fastest, he doesn't mean he's faster than Frieza or like everyone and their moms that are faster than him. But with that being said, I drop Kaba, Mr. Cabbage. And Mr. Cabbage effect is very strong. You know, when he's sent out to attack, you can choose to move 1 card from your life area to your hand. In that case, he gets plus 10k and double strike. Additionally, my Champa's effect, if you haven't already noticed, his ability is when you attack with a character of 15,000 or more, you draw a card. Kaba is already at 5,000, plus the 10,000 makes him exactly enough for Champa's effect to work. So for all you new players that are watching this video, those are pretty cool hints and strategies to use your leader cards if you ever do play Champa. But with that being said, I'm right now analyzing my hand, and I decide to go for a second Kaba, aka cabbage. So now you guys will probably be wondering, I'm already going into my awakened state early, and I'm also putting my opponent in his awakened state right at the very same moment. Now, my reasoning for doing this play is that I was already up by about 3 or 4 cards ahead of him, so I already had an advantage, and that's why I decided to press forward and make this game up close and personal immediately. Right now my hand size is ridiculous. I believe at this point my hand size is around like 12 to 13 cards, somewhere around there. So it's pretty good. Now, with this being said, TK does dodge the bullet on that one, and he does his free 10k boost because he's already awakened. Now notice how he didn't choose to awaken himself during battle. The reason why he didn't do that is because you can utilize your leader's effect on the first part of the card, meaning their first form, and when you awaken, you can reuse their effect all over again, which is very useful. Very useful. So right now he places a Mecha Frieza into his energy area. He forgot to untap his leader, but that's fine. In this game, there is no penalty for not untapping your leader. If you're playing against your opponent, you can definitely let them know if they miss out. Right now, he just played the one and only best Frieza. That's a turn 1 in the deck, and he gets the search off, which is pretty nice. Again, you can only add to your hand a 2 or less Frieza's Army card. So, not much to say about that. So, he ends up using his ability on, he realizes his card is not, was tapped. He now attacks with Berta, kills off my Kaba. If you can't see the stats that well, again, Kaba is a 5k. Right now, Berta is hitting at a 10k, and little Frieza is hitting at a 5k, which if you don't already know, when you are attacker, if you attack a character that shares the same exact stats as you, you can still kill them off if you're equal to or greater than. And in this case, he was equal to. So right now, he's just setting his board up, setting his energy well, just doing a few analyzations, using his analyzation skills just to determine what to do next. So right now, he drops Jace. Jace is the Australian, from the Genyu Force. But unfortunately, he ends up missing, and that's very unfortunate, but it happens, Either way, he still has his awakened state to use, which he'll end up drawing 2 cards, and then he has the ability where he can just move one of his guys into the drop zone and renew 2 energy and draw a card. So he's still safe. Overall, he's still ahead of the game. There's not much to say about that. Right now we're going through some dialogue and we're just enjoying our match. That's the way to do it. Just be happy, enjoy what you're doing. Right now we are, again, this is an amazing game, and it just takes time to really get good at it. But once you dive in, guys, it's a journey. So with that being said, Golden Frieza is attacking my legendary god Champa, and I decided to take the damage. No need to block. My hand is super big right now though, so I'm really loving it. But with that being said, this game is definitely a pretty nice matchup overall, and you will see what's to come. So right now he's using Frieza's effect, like I said, untap 2 and draw 1. Very useful, very strong and powerful, by the way. Now TK drops Sorbet. Sorbet's effect, he's very weak, he's only a 1k, but his ability is that he has a blocker effect where he can just auto block any attack off. And then he has a secondary effect that during battle, you can discard one card in your hand. In that case, you can look at the top 2 cards of your deck and place any amount of Frieza army cards into the combo area, which is very strong. Sorbet is a very solid card. But with this being said, right now it's my turn, and I'm just analyzing what I'm gonna do, particularly my energy. As you can see, I'm just getting ready. I play a blue energy, which is Majin Buu, energy boosted Buu. If you don't know his effect, he's a 5K, and he draws a card. Straight up, 1 energy, 1 blue energy. But anyways, right now I'm still analyzing my situation, and I decide to go for the attack with my Champa, and I attack his leader. Now, as you can see, you always have to ask your opponent if they have a response, and then you can apply your attacker effect. The game has procedures, so you gotta make sure that you're just caught up in how the game works, so that you can make the best plays possible. By the way, guys, you can take a look at the mat that we're playing on. It's a beautiful mat, you know. This mat was created by MetaMats, which is a pretty new company on the scene. They started sometime early this year, and they've been doing a terrific job. As you can see, I have SS4 Vegeta on my side of the field, and my opponent, TK, has SS4 Goku. But going back to the gameplay, I just played Champa, the turn 1, and his ability is I can look at the top 7 cards in my deck. In that case, select 1 card that is a red Champa and add it to my hand. And it's up to, so I can literally look at the top 4, top 5, top 6, and top 7, whatever amount in between those, just not greater than 7. Now I play another Champa. As you can see, I searched for 1, I got that one. Now I'm searching and we're looking at the top 7. It was a complete miss. I was just looking at my hand, looking at the top 7 cards, because again, anytime you can look through cards in your deck, just make sure you try to memorize what's left, because then you might have a better understanding of what might be in your life area. So it's always good to keep track. So now it is his turn. I ended my turn right there. As you can see, there will be time elapses in this video because there were many times that my camera ended up cutting off, getting overheated, or the battery is just kind of weird. I don't know. This is a new camera, and it's nice. It's definitely nice, but I've been having problems lately. So, you know, just try to look past the time lapse that occur in this video. So right now he's attacking with Jace, attacking my leader. He's trying to be slick and make some power plays. He boosts a Goldo, which is a 5K. So now Jace is hitting at 15, and I decide to boost the Champa, which is also a 5K. So that makes me 20K. Now he's going in for the attack with Lord Frieza. You're nothing but a monkey. And he just goes in for the attack. I have no counter, and he has no combo. He passes. And right now I'm deciding what card I'm going to put into the combo area, which that was Magetta. Right now, he just played another Frieza, and he selects Beta again. please do let me know, guys, if you enjoyed this video. You know, I want to make sure that I'm delivering the content that you deserve, and anything that I can do to make you guys understand the game better and you know, just get a better grasp of the game, just do comment below and let me know. So right now you can see he just used Frieza's ability, untap 2, draw 1, he passes. It's my turn, I'm untapping all my cards. Right now, I'm just analyzing my turn. Right now, I play my SS3 Goku. His ability is, when he's put into play, you can give 5k to all your red cards, which includes your leader and all your battle cards, including himself. So Goku right now is at 20k. Originally his stats are 15k, but his own effect gives him a plus 5k. He gives Champa a plus 5k, so now Champa is a 10k and is able to attack Jace. And my leader becomes a 20k for the turn. Very strong. And Goku's second effect is, at the end of the turn, he returns back to your hand. As you can see now, I'm getting ready to attack with my... Okay, so he took the life damage from the Champa, and now I'm getting ready to attack with my SS3 Goku. Just gotta first analyze the situation and just keep it up to par. Now I attack his Golden Frieza. Now TK is figuring out what he wants to do. He's deciding if he should counter or not. And what he's gonna end up doing is gonna hurt me a bit. He decides to counter me with King Cold. Now, King Cold's effect is you can, he has a counter attack where you redirect the attack to him, and he has revenge. So as you can see, my Goku just died. Now, TK left his card, he brought his card out tapped instead of untapped, but that's because it was gonna get discarded anyways. That's kind of what he does when he's not gonna save his guy. So, just giving you guys the heads up on that, because King Cold would have came out on the field untapped in active mode. But again, different play styles for each person, you know. So right now it's his turn. He's deciding on what energy he's gonna place down. This game is pretty intense. Like, overall, this game lasts about like 40 minutes, a little over 40 minutes. So, you know, providing that, you know, TK is a player that likes to take his time so that he can make sure that he minimizes his misplays. As you can see, he has a pretty good understanding of this game. It's just that, you know, under time and under pressure, it may be a little difficult. You know, so without the time lapse, you know, I would have said that this video would have probably taken an additional few more minutes, but overall, you know, very solid competitor. And again, new to the team, especially in one of the few card games he has played, other than like Yu-Gi-Oh! And a few other mentionables. So right now he is placing his energy. He places another raccoon. He's right now analyzing his turn. Okay. All right. He just played Birder. Still analyzing his turn. Just attacked my leader, and he boosted with Goldo. All right, so now his character is hitting at 15,000. All right, block off. Okay, the 5,000 was blocked. Now he's attacking with Golden Frieza, attacking my Champa leader. So guys, you know, as I'm doing this play by play, again, like I can't stress more than this. You always have to be aware of card count, see how many cards are on the board, cards are on hand, etc. Because that's how you know if you truly have more of an advantage. If you have more cards overall, okay, I just guarded 5k to avoid the attack. So the goal is to make sure you maintain card advantage overall, which is board, hand, and energy. Those are the most important factors. And overall, once you do that, that will more than likely ensure your victory. More than likely. There are some technical plays that are involved in this game, and there's sometimes hand sizes and everything. Sometimes you can have 3 or 4 more cards than your opponent, but the 3 or 4 more cards you have in your hand are not as valuable as the cards that your opponent has in hand. You know, and that is another factor. Like running cards like Objection. They have no value in gameplay. Running cards like Training, they have no value. Extra cards that don't have any value, such as 5 or 10k, those cards are considered dead. And dead cards do not add value in this game. So if you had 3 dead cards in your hand, but you only had 2 cards more than me, but my whole hand was all good, I technically have 1 more card than you, even though you have more cards in your hand than me, if that makes any sense. Let's say, again, you had 10 cards in hand. Okay, right now I just blew up his field. I used the assassination plot, which is very strong. And it basically KOs up to 30k worth of power on the board. So as you saw, I just KO'd his field. No, I'm just deciding. But like I said, like for example, if I had 10 cards in hand and all 10 of my cards have some kind of value, even if it's just a 5k, and you had, let's say, 12 cards in hand, but 3 of your cards didn't have value. In reality, you only have 9 cards that are going to do something. While in my case, I have 10 cards that are going to do something. So my value is much greater than yours. Well, not much, but it is greater. So I actually have the advantage, which is why I'm against running cards like that. You know, but again, everyone has their own play style, and it's okay. So you can utilize cards, and you know, if you feel like it's giving you an advantage, play them. But that's why there's a big difference in opinion, and a lot of players, you know, they don't agree with my perspectives. Right now, I just used Champa's effect, and I gave double strike to himself. Okay, he just went in with a negate attack. I draw my card off of Champa's ability, and I pass. So as you can see, I'm keeping myself safe. I still have my 1 blue energy, which means that I can either A, have a negate in hand, or B, have a nice sensu bean waiting for me. So it's just keeping, you know, making sure that you stay alive, because I'm at 3 life. 3 life can easily turn to 0 if you tap out. You know, and that's something that you have to know. So he just attacked with Golden Frieza. I blocked him. He just dropped Sorbet and ended his turn. So now my turn. Just analyzing. You know, that's one of the key factors in this game. Take your time. Make sure that you're making your gameplay the most efficient. You don't want to be at a disadvantage. This game, the slightest mistake you make will lead you to a major disadvantage. So you want to take your time on your turns, despite, you know, how simple this game may feel. Because the game plays out very simple, very simplistic. But there's a lot of thought process that goes into per move. So right now I just drop SS3. I'm giving a pump to all my guys. A nice little 5k to everyone on my board. Champa is going in for the attack. TK is now deciding what he's going to do, whether or not he's going to take the hit. Okay, no guard. I mean, no counter. Now he's using Sorbet's effect. Mind you, I'm a 20k. I got the 5k boost from SS3 Goku's effect. So now he just revealed only 5k, so now he's a 20k. So we're tied up. He either will take the damage or he can play another 5k boost. At this point, it wouldn't be to his advantage to play that 5k. I mean, it would be to his advantage to play the 5k boost. But unfortunately, you know, this is a tough predicament. That's why cards like Sorbet, very strong, but they're not that reliable when it comes to gameplay. He had an overguard, which that sucked. He had an overguard. 10k shield. Right now, I'm setting up. I still have one main attacker, which is my Goku. All right. Okay. He just King Cold me again for the second time this match, which is very unfortunate on my situation. Very unfortunate. But it happens. So right now there's still more analyzation going on. Remember, again, take your time on your turns. As you can see, this game is not rushed. It's being played at an average pace for the most part. So my turn ended. Now it's TK's turn. Okay, so as you can see right now, there's just a lot of thinking involved, not going involved. But guys, just make sure, this is kind of a side note besides the gameplay. There is the 1K, which the video is going to be popping up right after this match. The 1K is this Saturday, September 9th. 2017. Try to be there at 11 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. around that time. Don't come any earlier because the place will be opening up around like 10:45 in the morning. So I don't want you guys waiting or girls waiting. Right now he just charged Captain Genyu as energy, and he's going for the attack on my leader. But as you know, as I just said, just give yourself enough time because the event will start at 12. So you have about an hour to settle in. So try to make it around 11 a.m. The latest. Again, like 11:30, 11:40. That would be fine. Deck list will be taken care of in terms of you taking a picture. You will be sending the picture to my email account, which is generalstarfox@hotmail.com. But I will make the announcement at the venue anyway, so you don't have to worry about remembering that. So right now he just attacked. I guarded with I guarded with a 5k Majin Buu. He right now is playing Frieza. He's trying to go for the kill. As you can see, he's really like dedicated at this point. He takes my Jocko. Cards go in hand. Again, sorry for the cutoffs because I know that can be annoying. He just attacked with his mecha. He used 2 Sensu beans, which just renewed. He now has 6 energy open, which is ridiculous. And he just played Dodori here twice. So right now he's hitting at a 30, 40, 50k. And he's using Sorbet. So 50k. That was a complete flop from Sorbet. As you can see, his Sorbet hasn't been working efficiently this game. So he's holding at a 50k. make that 60k. So that is 60k. I take the damage. That was for a double strike attack. See, he kind of overextended in that moment, at least based on my perspective, but he still needed to waste some cards because I clearly have the advantage. So he's trying to press for some damage, and that was his thought process at that point. Try to make sure that he boosts high enough that I wouldn't want to boost, because then I'll leave myself open if I try to keep up, and then he can try to gain me if I tap out on that amount of damage. Right now he's still analyzing. He activates Monica for the draw. He plays a Goldo. Ends his turn. So, as you can see right now, he's just building his defense a little to try to stay alive in this game. He still has life, so it's not too bad. He negates me with Cold Bloodlust. Right now, just analyzing. So now my Champa has no effect, and that means that he also doesn't, he no longer has his triple strike, which is, sucks when you don't have your effects kicking, you know, taking in effect, or kicking full gear, put it that way. So in the comment section below, you know, let me know what you think about this commentary. I believe I said this earlier, and if I didn't, just let me know. I'm going to be doing more videos like this, and I'm going to be doing play-by-plays so that you guys can understand the thought process per move. And, you know, it's just, right now he just used Goldo's effect, which is the blocker effect. He totally blocked it. So right now, I just attacked with Jocko onto Frieza, and I use Sensu. So right now, as you can see, TK is at 1 life at this point. He was able to guard the rest, as you see a Crusher Ball and whatnot. That happened due to Mr. Sorbet's effect. Now, he's attacking with Golden Frieza to my leader. I guard with 5k. So right now he's in the clear. Now he's attacking with Mecha Frieza. He passes, so I need 10k shield. I use Vados just to guard it. But now I'm at a 25. Free 10ks plus a draw. Can't fight that. Really just can't. Card is too good. Mecha, he plays, pay 4. Discards, kills 2 of my characters off. Very powerful effect. Pretty broken, if I may say so myself. And he has 2 attacks, because he has dual attack and he has double strike, which double strike won't matter at this point, but still cool to know that he has it. So at this point, he's really trying to go for the kill. He's going to pretty much go all out and see what he has for resource-wise. Okay, as you can see, he just went in for a draw card. He's attacking with Mecha Frieza. He passes. I block with 5k. He attacks again. I block with 5k. He pays 4, brings out another mecha. He attacks. I block with 10k. I believe I have 6 cards in hand at that point. He attacks. He uses the Doria. That's it. So he's a 30k. I need 35 to survive. 10k again. That's 25, 30. That's 30 already. And I believe I overguard just to show him that I have more than enough energy. Yep, I overguard. I'm 40. Just to show him that I have more. And that's pretty much it. And he is... The match is done. I draw, and I believe I play Champa to blow up his field. The 6-drop, boom, blow up his field, and attack with Champa for game. GG. We are done. Hey guys, thanks for watching part 1 of the match with one of the 4 Horsemen and the Dragon Ball God, as you know. Anyways, I just wanted to give a little recap on the tournament coming up next Saturday. So, September 9th, okay guys, at 12 p.m. we will be hosting a 1K event, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to leave a link in the description so that you can know the exact location of where the venue is located. Make sure that you show up around, I would say, 11 to 11:15. That would be a perfect time to show up just to relax, prep up for the event in advance. As I said, if we have 8 or less people that show up, which the likelihood of that is like extremely low. I mean, right now, the projected estimate is around 40 players. I mean, that's in the minimum category, by the way. This tournament is going to be huge. So in the event that for some reason so many players just couldn't make it out, let's say there was a storm or something was incredible, that something incredible went on and players couldn't show up, you will get $30. You will be receiving $30 cash for just showing up. And that's assuming if the store owner does not want to go through with the event. This is the first event that he is going to be a part of in terms of hosting, and it's going to be extremely fun. So overall, show some support and have some fun. Again, the entry fee is $30. You will be receiving 2 packs for entry. Have the prize breakdown, which, as you guys may already know, first place is going to be receiving $400, a playmat, and 12 booster packs. Second place is going to be receiving $200, and they will be getting 6 booster packs. Third and fourth each will be receiving $100, and they will be receiving 3 booster packs. And 5th through 8th will be receiving $30 cash in the event that we actually hit the 50 margin, meaning if 50 players in attendance show up. If not, the prizing will remain in those brackets. Besides that, there will be randomized prizing as well. So players who do not make the top 8 or top 4, depending on the amount of players that show up, will be eligible for some cool prizes. I can't let you know what they are, but they're gonna be really cool. And I guess you guys know I like doing special things, hint, hint. So with that being said, again, thank you for watching this channel. And as always, it's always all about you.